Chapter 1 of The Chicken Raised is Actually a Phoenix. You are listening at FameTV.info. Deep in the mud alley in a very clean yard. A handsome young man was lying on the t-shirt chair, soundly asleep. Ding. At this time, an electronic sound drilled in his ears. Chen Pingan stretched comfortably and opened his sleepy eyes. In the middle of the courtyard, the peach trees bathed in the rays of the sun came into view before his eyes. 5 years in the blink of an eye, and you /v been with me the longest. This peach tree was planted by himself when he came to this world. Now it has bloomed, and the blossoms are amazing, seeming to understand Chen Ping /and/s words. The peach branches and leaves swayed lightly. Chen Ping and didn't /t care, thinking that it was the spring breeze. System, what is the mission this time? Join Backer Sect, Backing Mountain Sect. The mortal town where Chen Ping and lives is within the jurisdiction of the Quashan sect. The Backing sect is a sect of self-cultivation. Civilization in this world is extremely prosperous. There are many sects, and the strong are respected. Of course, there are people who can cultivate, and there must be people who are mortal. This town is a town for mortals. The folk customs are simple, and the door is not closed at night. When he traveled to this world, Chen Ping and was quite surprised when he knew that the world was so bizarre, especially knowing that he also has a system tied to it. He is even more overjoyed until he found out that he had no spiritual roots and that he could not cultivate even if he had a system. He doubted his life for a long time. His system is weird. Tasks will be released one after another. When the 1,000 tasks are all completed, he will be invincible overnight and dominate the world. The wonderful thing about this system is that it cannot be made stronger before completing these 1,000 tasks. It will only reward him with some household items after completing the task, like a teapot for drinking water, sweeping broom, peach tree seedlings. Even the entire yard is sent by the system. Over the years, the system has never given him the task of contacting practitioners. Usually only small tasks that help others are issued, for example, helping beggars find shelter. Or make toy wooden for children, even to solve some problems in the life of the husband and wife for the neighbors and so on. But now, the system actually asked him to join the patron sect. He has no cultivation base. A mortal, how to join? Chen Pingan was very depressed. This system has rigid rules. Once the task appears, if the task is not completed within 3 months, the system will start the erasing host mode. He either waits to die or bites the bullet. With nothing to do, Chen Ping and had to pack up, decided to go to Quashanzong to try my luck. Of course, he tried to lick his face again to point out the cultivation base to the system, yet the system is still so ruthless. Day 2. The weather was clear and cloudless. Chen Pingan got up early, water the peach tree as usual, feed the chickens, feed the goldfish in the small fish pond in the corner of the compound. Finally, he came out of the yard. He has put all his food in the system storage room, wearing only the white robe sent by the system. This robe is quite special. When it is worn on the body, it is cool when it is hot and warm when it is cold. It will not be stained with water or dust. No matter how long it is worn on the body, there will be no odor, which is very popular with Chen Pingan. The Back Mountain sect is more than 50 miles away from the town. Chen Pingan, who can /t ride a horse, can only walk. What he didn't /t know was that the moment he left the town, a strong light suddenly flashed in the courtyard. After the light subsided, all kinds of restlessness began to sound inside. The bottles and jars, and even the broom leaning against the wall, trembled. But soon, everything returned to calm. In the middle of the compound. A rooster was lying strangely under the peach tree, looking bored. Afterwards, it even spit out, "Master is gone. I don't /t know when he will be back. I see that the master has packed a lot of things, and the kitchen knives have also been taken. Oh, I envy them so much. If the master takes it out, we won /t have that luck. Also, I am obviously a phoenix, but I /v turned into a chicken. I am so aggrieved." The goldfish in the small fish pond also opened his mouth and said, "Me too, I have already turned into a dragon, and I have to nest in this pit, eh?" At this time, a female voice came out from the small hole in the middle of the peach tree. The kitchen knife is screaming every day that he is already hungry and thirsty. If he wants to chop people, will he not be restrained? The rooster shook his head. The master doesn't /t let it cut people, how can it have the courage? Half a day passed in a hurry. In the middle of the wilderness, under a big tree, Chen Ping and couldn't /t walk anymore. He sat on the smooth root, took out the water bottle, and took a sip of water. It /s hard to do, I only walked for a long time, I am so tired, there /s still a day /s journey. Chen Ping and exhaled a turbid breath and found that his legs and feet were very tired. I'm afraid I have to rest for half an hour before I can drive again, swish. But just when Chen Pingan wanted to rest in the air behind him, a few swooping sounds suddenly sounded. He looked behind him. I saw a few silhouettes shuttle in the sky at high speed. It is a few practitioners. Although Chen Pingan lives in a mortal town, every few days, he hears children shouting, "Immortal." At this time, looking up at the sky, you can see practitioners flying by in the sky. Therefore, Chen Ping and can be considered to have seen the big world. It stands to reason that there is not much emotion on the face, but at this moment, his eyes were wide open. I couldn't /t help but say, fuck, because he found out, the cultivator flying ahead is falling straight towards him. With a bang, a pit blew up next to Chen Ping and a young woman is lying in it. She was ragged and had messy hair, maybe it fell hard and there was blood on the head. The woman was embarrassed, but Chen Pingan couldn't /t help staring at her. At this time it was a charming face, eyes like peach blossoms, eyebrows like willows, mouth like a cherry, skin like ice skating. To use an idiom to describe, it is the allure of the country. The woman didn't /t seem to have fallen hard, and just after falling to the ground, she supported herself. At the same time, he also found Chen Pingan sitting quietly beside him. It /s okay not to look at it. When she saw Chen Ping and clearly, she fell into a sluggishness. Chen Ping and doesn't /t look very old, but he has a dusty temperament, and what made her lose her temper so much was entirely because of Chen Ping and /s body, which was manifested one after another, and the rhyme was lingering. It /s like telling everyone he is not a person in this world, but an immortal above the 9 heavens. Looking at Chen Ping and Murong /s original impulse was telling her strongly, the person standing in front of her can kill her with just one finger. After being sluggish for a while, Murong suddenly heard a landing sound behind her. With a pale face, she gritted her teeth and knelt down towards Chen Ping and at a high speed. Senior, save me. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.